Today on the list, we say hello to 2023.
My goals are about peace of mind and joy.
Start the new year with a brand new outlook.
It just kind of creates that roadmap to the destination that we want to go.
And if your destination is health, we have a different kind of exercise to try.
I can just put on this VR and be lost in a song and then breaking a sweat at the same time.
Plus,
your days of fighting for the so-called greater good are over.
The huge Hollywood movies headed to theaters. But up first, the best deals to kick off the new year, because it's your life, it's your list, and it starts right now.
Hey guys, I'm Christina Guerrero.
And I'm Jimmy Rhodes. And KG, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you, Jimmy, and to everyone watching. And to celebrate, we are saying hello to 2023.
And what better way to say hello than with a little shopping? And I know you probably feel shopped out like enough already, right?
Yeah, but for those who love good deals, it is go time.
And there are bargains to be had, KG. So what to buy in January is our featured story at the top of the list. October had trick-or-treating for the kids. November had Thanksgiving and Black Friday and Cyber Monday to knock off our shopping list. And then there were all the December holidays. At this point, we're literally spent.
You might think we're all shopped out after December, but January is actually a great month to shop.
Hey, it's John Matteries from Don't Waste Your Money, and we're running down what to buy in January, and let's get the obvious one out of the way. There's no better time to buy next year's holiday decor than right now.
Beginning of January is the best time to buy Christmas clearance. Christmas trees, decorations, anything left over from the holidays. That first week of January, it's marked down 50 to 75% off or more. Grab it now, tuck it away for next year.
But hurry up, because retailers want to repurpose all that holiday floor space for other merchandise. Next, look for deals on winter clothing.
You know, January is cold in a lot of the country, and February will be too, but already stores are slashing prices on winter clothing. Why? Because they want to replace it with all that spring clothes and beach gear.
Retailers know that when temps are frigid, that's exactly when you're dreaming of spring.
You don't need beach gear in January unless you're traveling to the islands, so you'll start seeing big sales on winter clothing, especially around the middle of January, as stores try to move it out.
And you'll find discounts on bedding and linens with sales that used to go by a different name.
My mom used to always shop the white sales in January, and that's when she'd go out to Macy's and buy all the bedding for the year. Well, you know, it's not as big a thing as it used to be, but you'll still find January white sales.
So named because back in the day, sheets were only available in white. But these days, you'll find a whole lot more.
This is a great month to buy comforters, sheets, pillows, pillowcases, even some beds and mattresses. January white sales are the real thing, even though they've been around since Grandma and Grandpa's time.
And about that me time, you'll find deals around everything related to health and fitness.
January is a great time to buy a treadmill or elliptical. Buy it now on sale, bring it home, and you'll actually use it for a bit until you turn into a clothing hanger come May or June.
And to take your workout out of the house,
gyms run their biggest membership sales of the year during the month of January. They want to lock people in for a year.
And yeah, the reason is totally cynical.
They know that more than half the people who join are not going to still be going to the gym this summer. But that's a great thing for you, because you can join a gym now at a low price and keep that low price all year long.
I signed up for the free sweatband.
Oh, and try to actually go to the gym this time?
No can do, compadre. Lifting weights hurts. What to buy in January? It's at the top of the list.
Well, as we all know, the new year is a time for new beginnings and promises to improve ourselves in big ways. Now, the tough part is locking down those goals for the long haul. But we have something that just might help: vision boards.
Vision boards. You've probably heard about them at one point or another. They're a physical representation of your goals.
What we're doing is taking clippings from magazines, different pictures, sayings, things that you want to attract into your life. You're cutting those out, putting them together on a board, and it just kind of creates that roadmap to the destination that we want to go.
Artist Kathy Cano Murillo, aka the Crafty Chica, gives us a breakdown on how to make the most of this powerful tool.
Well, last time I made a vision board, I wanted a new baby and a new house, and I got a new baby and a new house. This house is pimpin'. Since I already achieved those 2 goals, I think I'm ready for some new ones.
But first, let's talk about their origin, which dates back to the early 2000s.
Remember that book, The Secret? I was just blown away by that. And that was the first time I ever made a vision board or learned about it.
The Rhonda Byrne self-help book popularized vision boards and introduced the world to the idea that they could manifest their goals through the law of attraction.
I just thought, what a great way to use your creativity to really have laser beam focus on what you want to bring into your life.
And building one is more than just cutting and pasting. The key is to do so with intention and putting those on paper.
Definitely journal as you go. Write it down, and what purpose will it have in your life?
You know, the other thing with vision boards and the ones that I've made before are about things. And this year, my goals are about peace of mind.
Yes.
And joy. Her name is Rebel Wilson, but I want to be a rebel.
Oh, there you go.
I do love that.
That's a good thing to journal about, because you could say, okay, why did this word jump out at me?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Why do I feel I need to be a rebel? Like, that's a good journal prompt.
Yes.
Once you've completed your board, your work doesn't stop there. Here's what's next.
You could take pictures of it, use it as a screensaver on your phone. Just don't forget about it. That's the main thing. Keep it someplace where you could keep looking at it to remind yourself these are the gifts that you want to give to your heart and your life, and they're very important.
I love that. The gift to my heart. Here you go, heart.
We're making the future happen thanks to the power of vision boards.
Sure, this is prime time to join a gym, but the reality of sharing sweaty workout equipment with strangers will probably have us sprinting back to the couch in no time. So here's an alternative. Jackie Denker is swapping out barbells for a headset to do a virtual workout.
Pop on a VR headset, load a game, and suddenly you're sparring in a boxing ring or skiing in the Swiss Alps. But does this type of workout really work?
I think VR exercise is potentially revolutionary in the sense that people will comply with it because they like to do it.
We spoke with Aaron Stanton, founder of the VR Institute of Health and Exercise at San Francisco State University, to learn if virtual exercise is something you might want to try. First, we asked him which equipment we need to get started.
Hands down at the moment, the easiest, most self-contained and least expensive one, the Quest systems, Meta's Quest 2.
He says you can buy a VR headset at most major stores and online.
They run about $400. They really contain everything that you need from an equipment standpoint to use.
Then you need a smartphone. Android and Apple both work.
Download the Oculus smartphone app from either the Google Play or Apple App Store.
Stanton says the app walks you through the setup. Next, here's how you select the right workout game for you.
VR headset is replacing the gym, right? You'd go to a gym and you'd choose to do weightlifting, you'd choose to do elliptical or whatever, and you choose which game you want to play for the type of exercise, the type of experience you want.
You'll see a guide with all types of workouts. Some are free and others have a monthly fee. Finally, how does a VR workout stack up to a real one?
Measuring the ratio on the inhale, ratio on the exhale, we can estimate how many calories you burn during that breath.
Then they create stats you'll find on workout game labels.
And then we can basically create a comparison. Say, okay, well, 30 minutes in this game is the calorie or energy equivalent of 30 minutes on an elliptical or 30 minutes on a treadmill.
Stanton says 30% of VR games provide a moderate to intense workout, similar to what you would do in a gym. Boxing games tend to be the best.
A lot of side-to-side motion and vertical motion in a short amount of time is going to be a cardiovascular workout.
Anthony Crocelli, a fitness instructor in the game Lightboxer VR, agrees.
You can punch your favorite songs and you see the lights light up and the music gets louder as you're building your streak.
Lightboxer VR claims it can burn 300 calories in 30 minutes.
I can just put on this VR and be lost in a song and then breaking a sweat at the same time.
VR, helping you get your workout on in a new and fun way.
Ahead on the list, New Year's special.
If I don't have to think about the process, then I can think about the flavor.
Warm up with a tasty and easy soup recipe.
Everything we're doing is going to be exactly the same. The only difference is the ingredients.
And refresh your beauty routine with creative makeup tips.
I'm gonna add 3 colors because I want to mix it up a little bit.
Plus, preview this year's biggest blockbusters.
I got this. No problem.
All that and more next on The List.
Welcome back, everyone. And saying hello to 2023 means saying hello to cold.
Oh, yeah. But you know, one of the best cures for that, a hot, steaming bowl of soup.
And if you're looking to soup up your soup this year, one of our favorite chefs has graciously agreed to share some cream soups to keep you warm all winter long.
You probably wouldn't think cream soups would be trending this year, but social media has a way of making what's old new again.
Something that I want to show you today is a real technique for making cream soup. I want to pull people away from recipes, get them into techniques.
Chef Jean-Paul Hutchins, corporate chef for FB Group Solutions, is dishing out the technique for making cream of anything soup better and easier. He's going to do this by making a cream of mushroom. Let's start with the foundation.
At the end of the day, really what we're doing is we're making tea. Tea? Yeah, so we're gonna take the mushrooms and some flavorful vegetables and stuff like that, and we're gonna put them in liquid. We're gonna extract the flavor out of it. The thing I want everybody to realize is everything we're doing is gonna be exactly the same. The only difference is the ingredients. So we're gonna start with butter.
In a pot, stir in 2 ounces of butter. And Chef John Paul stresses that we measure.
By weight, by weight, by weight. Not by volume, all right? Because 2 ounces in a measuring cup does not weigh 2 ounces.
Once it's translucent, add salt. Then you'll add the aromatics.
What's an aromatic?
An aromat is something that adds a foundational flavor. Okay. So if I just did the mushrooms would taste good. But if I add a little bit of onion and celery, a little bit of bitterness and a little bit of sweetness, it kind of adds a stereo effect.
Then you'll add the main named ingredient. In this case, it's mushrooms. Let them reduce down, and once reduced, it's time to create a roux.
Well, roux is flour and fat. It's equal amounts.
Before you add the flour, pour in a couple ounces of sherry.
Typically, when I add booze to something, you want to cook it off. But the last thing we do after we add the cream is we're going to take our thumb and we're going to put a little bit of a drizzle of the sherry in, and it's going to pull all that sherry back to the top again.
Then add 2 ounces of flour and chicken stock.
Then all we're going to do is mix this to make sure everybody's playing together.
Let it thicken in the pot for about 20 minutes. Then blend and strain the mixture.
We're going to puree this stuff up and we're going to strain the solids out.
Then pour it into a strainer over a pot. Using a ladle, press the liquid through the strainer, leaving the solids behind. Then it's time to mix in the cream and top it off.
It's going to lighten it, of course, but oh yeah.
Sprinkle a few more drops of that sherry in, stir it up.
That's pretty.
That looks like money.
And then finish it with whipped cream.
We think of whipped cream as sweet, but this is just unsweetened whipped cream. As it goes out, of course, the whipped cream is going to melt and it's going to spread out, and it's just, you're going to fold it through. Beautiful.
We're kicking off the year with the technique for cream of anything soup.
Looking to turn those resolutions into reality in 2023? Well, there's a wealth of wisdom being shared on social media every day. Now, whether you're looking to update your look, travel more, or eat better, Teresa Strasser has you covered with influencers to follow this year. Teresa.
Thank you. With more than 60 million followers combined, these influencers are at the top of their game in their respective fields, and we think that they're worth checking out this year. Coming in at number 1, Huda Beauty.
There's so many weird makeup trends right now. Crying makeup, cold makeup. Well, my favorite one is actually the way I look when I'm in the shower. So we're gonna recreate it.
Huda Katan, a makeup artist known for her exotic beauty, is helping us feel okay about our quirks.
I love this video. Yes, let's normalize insecurities. I used to have unibrow, and you know what? I actually like unibrows now. So let's try this.
Oh, and she's trying out all the beauty trends first to let us know if it's worth it.
Okay, I'm gonna give this a try. I'm gonna add 3 colors because I wanna mix it up a little bit.
Spoiler, comes out great, makes you want to try it. At number 2, Jamie Oliver.
I absolutely love this dish. Can't wait to share it with you. It's a tray-baked Cajun chicken with sweet peppers, onions, fluffy rice. It's so good.
Jamie is an English chef, restaurateur, and cookbook author known for his casual approach to cuisine.
This is my easy-peasy scruffy aubergine lasagna. I know you love lasagna, and this one's going to be a little bit different.
He even shows us how to make delectable desserts in a matter of minutes.
Frozen mango from the supermarket, lid on, and then I'll start adding a little bit of yogurt. 1, 2, 3 tablespoons. So look at that. It's nice, it's thick. So I want to take a lovely spoon of this froyo straight into the pistachio.
He makes that look so easy. Need it, want it, I'm gonna try it. And last on our list of influencers that you might want to follow this year, travel enthusiast Do You Travel, Jack Morris.
Strawberries, cherries, and an angel's kiss in spring.
Jack and his wife are taking their followers on a journey around the world. And sharing their favorite experiences. I guess that's how they amuse the tourists in Istanbul. Do not try that at home with kids. And those were a few influencers to enjoy in the new year. More to come on the list. Stay right here.
We are back, and as we say hello to 2023, we're also saying hello to new movies. Hattie DeJamal is highlighting a few of the biggest films hitting the screen this year.
It might be cold out, but 2023 is coming in hot with big movies to get excited about.
Including a video game franchise rebirth, a continuation of a comic book beloved favorite, and of course, what would a movie season be without Mr. Tom Cruise?
Rotten Tomatoes correspondent Mark Ellis highlights 3 must-see movies releasing this year, starting with Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly return to the titular roles, as does Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer. But we also get Bill Murray popping in and Catherine Newton as Cassie Lang. And we get to meet Kang the Conqueror, played by Jonathan Majors. So there's a lot of star power.
What are you so afraid of?
And the first 2 films are both certified fresh. The Ant-Man films and the Marvel Cinematic Universe in general seem to be trending up.
Not everybody gets a chance to save the world.
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania blasts into theaters February 17th. Next, the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Mario and Luigi return as the pillars of the world of Nintendo. Voiced by Chris Pratt and Charlie Day, they've been popular characters for decades.
Oh, I got this. No problem.
But they're not alone. Of course, it's the world of Mario, so we have a princess played by Anya Taylor-Joy, and last, Bowser, voiced by the inimitable Jack Black.
Now who's gonna stop me?
The Super Mario Brothers movie speeds into theaters April 7th.
We all know the property, we all grew up playing the game, and now we get to see what the world of Mario has in store for us in 2023.
No pressure.
Finally, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1.
It's just the first part of a film that looks like it might be closing the loop on Ethan Hunt's run as a super spy secret agent for sometimes the United States, but sometimes he's just running for his life. And in a Tom Cruise movie, you do expect a lot of running. Not only do we get Cruise returning, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg, and Rebecca Ferguson all coming back for Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 drives into theaters July 14th.
Tom Cruise has climbed the tallest building in the world. He's dangling on the side of an airplane. Well, the trailer for Dead Reckoning Part 1 indicates that we may have stunts like that and then some. It's going to be a good time for the world of entertainment and film in particular this year.
Some of 2023's biggest movies on the watch list. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, friends. Well, hello to 2023 and hello to new updates from Google. Yeah, from maps to shopping, saving gas, and beyond. We are checking out some cutting-edge upgrades courtesy of Google Tools.
Chances are you used Google today, whether you were looking for news, shopping, or maybe directions.
Then turn right.
No matter what tool you use, chances are it just got an update.
We recently announced new features across our information products like Google Search, Maps, and Shopping to make them even more natural and intuitive.
Molly Vandenberg, Google's communications manager, is starting us out with Google Lens.
Google Lens is essentially a way for you to search what you see.
You simply open the Google app, click the camera icon, and snap a pic of what you want to search.
And we're building upon that capability with something that we call multi-search. Say you were to take a picture of a shirt you really liked, but you wanted it in green. You could snap that photo, type green, and then you would see results that match what you're looking for.
Our next upgrade in search, a fuel cost calculator for help in choosing a new car.
Now when you search for car models, you'll be able to see the estimated annual fuel cost so you can budget better.
And if you're looking to drive greener,
we'll also show the average emissions estimates so you can compare that with other models you might be interested in.
We'll wrap up with a privacy tool.
It's so important to take steps to control your online presence.
This means keeping your email, phone number, and address private.
Here's how it works. All you need to do is click on the 3 dots next to the search result, select Remove Result, and answer the questions. You can also monitor the status of these requests in the Google app.
New ways to search, map, and navigate with Google Tools.
Wow, that immersive view is amazing.
You know, I don't know. It doesn't look so great on my phone.
Well, Jimmy, that's because your phone is 12 years old and the screen is shattered.
You know, it's a phone and it still makes phone calls.
Well, Jimmy, nobody makes phone calls anymore either. So, time for a new one, bro. Friends, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.